Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Tuesday the 26th of August and as you can see I am on Blackpool Promenade. I'm walking just towards Central Pier. You can see the big wheel there and this is Ride the Lights. I'm walking tonight, I'm not cycling because I thought walking would be better for filming. This is very much the beginning, it's only just gone 7 PM, so it's still light. Lights aren't on yet, but there are quite a few cyclists going past even now. And as the night goes on, it will get really super duper busy, because I did it a couple of years ago and I set off fairly early and the first bit was like this, sort of on the quiet side, but towards later in the evening when it starts to get dark it gets really busy, because I was like between Bispam and North Pier area, sort of. I was at the far end. CEO at Lancashire Women though. And the last bit, it was so busy you had to be really careful how you cycled, because there were so many teeny little kids on their teeny little bikes and they were all so excited. They were like just cycling in and out of everywhere and you had to be like really careful so you wouldn't get, you know, run into kids or have kids run into you. It was fun though. There's lots of people coming the other way already. Please mind your speed. Yeah, lots of people enjoying a nice evening cycle. Not much in the way of lights to see right now, so they're not actually riding the lights really. Oh, they're on though, look. Everything's on, you just can't see it properly yet because it's still light. But later on we'll be able to see everything, although I'm actually not staying out till super duper late, because I'm gonna, the plan is to film around here for a bit and I've got to go to Home Bargains, catch Home Bargains before it shuts, and then go to Sainsbury's, get a few bits of food and then go home. Oh, it says 6 PM. Well, that's the Promenade closed Tuesday, that's today, 6 PM to 10:30, and Wednesday as well, 6:30 to 10:30. So I'm not sure what's happening on the 27th, but maybe there's some kind of run going on or something, I don't know. But it's nice to see everybody just nice and chilled, having a nice relaxed cycle. We're just passing Central Pier now. The sun's right over Central Pier. It's really super duper bright. We're just going past the front of Central Pier now. And I think this is sort of the best side to film from at the moment, because we can see that side of the prom, we can see here and we can see this side, we can see everybody cycling past. I just know watching this video there's going to be many people saying like, oh Hazel, why did you film Ride the Lights and we can't see the lights? Because I did get that during the air show, because I basically just filmed the atmosphere and the crowds and everybody was saying stuff to me like, oh, well not everybody, a few people were saying something like, oh, you filmed the crowds but you didn't film the actual air show. And my answer is, I like to sometimes film things a little bit differently. My channel is, I do film like obviously demolitions and things being rebuilt, but as well as that my channel is more like people orientated as well, and I like to sometimes try and get things from a little bit of a different perspective. And I think just walking and talking as I film is kind of cool. But there will be many videos of this night, filmed at all times of the evening, so you'll definitely get to see the lights tonight. Going past there, the Blackpool, it's on the Golden Mile now, world famous Blackpool Golden Mile. But for this part of the evening it's still nice and chilled and quiet. From a non-driving point of view, I think it's great. You know, just having a prom for cyclists. I actually wanted to do that night run earlier in the year, and I kind of wish I had. I didn't mean to do it, but just life got in the way and I ended up just not getting myself together and not booking into it and getting ready. But if they do that next year, excuse me, I definitely want to have a go. I mean, it's not far. I can quite easily do a night run, or maybe a night jog, or a night stagger and walk. Look, we can see Funland there, and there is Sea Life Centre with the Gruffalo Clubhouse underneath it. It's definitely a lovely evening to be doing this, isn't it? A nice cycle down the prom. I think within the next hour it will get super busy. But for now, we're good. Because anybody that knows me, they know I don't really too well in like close quarter, big crowded crowds. That's why I didn't stay so long at the air show. Tell you what, the beach looks gorgeous and out to sea and everything. When I'm done with this walk, before I turn up Talbot Square to do home bargains and stuff like that, I think we might just have a little look at the beach. Little Golden Mile amusements there. Which is next to the Sea Life Centre, what was the film? New Bond Street there. Then there we've got Coral Island. When I was little, that was like a little fun park with rides on. And next to Coral Island we've got the Sands, well I was going to say the Sands Hotel, but really it's just the museum and spyglass and diner, isn't it? I don't think they've made it into a hotel. That was the old Sands building. That is actually built on top of the old Sands building. It's still there in some shape or form underneath that, because I actually filmed it being built. I filmed the whole series, and obviously before the Sands building That's the spot of the old Palatine Hotel, which is before my time, but I've seen pictures of it. It's getting a little bit busier now, isn't it, down this neck of the woods, down this end. There is the old Woolworths. Now it's Poundland and the Albert and Lion, or the Albert and the Lion. But when I was younger, that used to be Woolworths. I think it was Price Busters for a while, and I'm sure I remember a fun fair in the basement. Am I remembering that right? I'm sure there used to be a fun fair in the basement at some point. I mean, feel free to tell me I'm completely wrong and I'm hallucinating memories. Oh look, there's like a little villagey place open. This looks similar to the Christmas by the Sea village, sort of. Also, I've just been informed, obviously, I don't know why my brain's a bit broken tonight, that's going to switch on, obviously. That's going to be the stage for the switch on, and this will be the area for all the lucky ticket winners. We can walk down this bit of the tram tracks now because there's a barrier there, so there's no trams on this bit. So we're okay to walk down this bit now, guys, because there's no trams. So yeah, that is the switch on stage being built. Let's just get a little look from around here. Let's just walk round here quickly, and I'm going to just get you guys a little bit of a close up of that, what's going on there. I can put the camera through that little hole and we can see that that's being built from there. In fact, if I come out, we can just walk all the way down there and you guys can see that. And yeah, that is that. And hopefully all that noise in the background won't get this video pulled for copyright. So that's the switch on stage that's being built. So guys, this area here, we can see this is just all stuff that is all part of the switch on that's being built. So look, there's from a distance I thought there were little huts and stuff where you could buy food and stuff, like the Christmas by the Sea village, but this is just all, look, equipment and switch on and stuff. Different things. Sorry. Okay guys, I just had to turn the camera off then, or when I was filming that little bit of equipment and stuff where the switch on stuff's going to happen, I got told that I wasn't allowed to film it. I mean, my perspective is, if you're in a public place and you're not hurting anybody's privacy or filming anything that's sensitive or copyrighted or going to hurt anybody with your actions filming, if it's just a public place, then you absolutely are allowed to film. That is from what I understand. But the guy that spoke to me was super duper nice, and he said his management had said, like, you're not allowed to film that stuff at all. So I just said, okay then, I respect you because you've been, you know, polite and asked me nicely, and I'm not going to stand there and argue with somebody about something that doesn't really matter that much to me anyway. But anywho, we're back on the prom now, where we absolutely are allowed to film. It's a little bit busier down here. I'm going to walk as far as the Metropole, folks, and then I'm going to head up to Home Bargains and Sainsbury's and get my little bits of shopping in. I just need to go to Home Bargains and get some toothpaste and stuff. Then I'm going to nip into Sainsbury's and get a bit of food, hopefully. So I think that we should just finish this video by popping over and getting a nice view of the sea and the beach and North Pier, which we all know that North Pier is the best out of all the 3 piers. My favourite pier. And let's get onto this side because I like the older railings better. So here you can see the older railings, and we can see the bits of the old seawall there. Look at that. And we can go down past the pier there, and there we can see the sun. I'll zoom in a little bit. My camera's just got possessed. Ouch. This camera is pretty much possessed now. It's so old and clunky. The zoom button doesn't really work how it's supposed to work. If I zoom in, if I press the button lightly to zoom in a little bit, it carries on zooming and zooming and zooming until it's on full zoom. So yeah, I've struggled to get that sunset zoom in a little bit. You can see from the height of the sun there, it's going to be at least another hour, probably a bit longer, probably a bit longer than that, before the actual sunset. So yeah, we're going to have this last look here. We've got a tram going down there. It's only going to go just past North Pier, then it's going to go back because we've seen how that bit's short. So it's like they've got the trams running from Bispham to North Pier, and then from North Pier pretty much to Stargate area. But not straight through. Going to have to just do our best to get across here. This is going to be the easiest bit to cross on because we'll have got to this bit now. Oh, we've missed our window there to get across, guys. Quick, 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 quick. Run, 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 run. I swear, crossing this road when it's right the lights is harder than crossing the road when there's actual traffic on the road in some respect. We could just walk across here because we don't need to be careful of this bit, because as you can see there, that bit of the road's closed. So we can just live our best lives and just boogie on right across, like we don't care about anything. You can see there's the little cones there, and this bit here is just for trams. Trams are running down here, so we've got to be careful down this bit. So when we get to the across the road here, folks, I am going to end this video. I think I've got you folks some nice bits and bobs of everything. I think this is a good bit to finish on. So everybody, as usual, I am going to say thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all soon in the next video. Goodbye.